Okay, folks, the holiday seasons are now upon us. If you've ever wanted to have old-time radio, then you better make a beeline to the oldtimeradiodvd.com website. Place your order today. You get extra bonus 127 cereals. These cereals sell for $4.99 on eBay and even higher on Amazon. So that's over $600 just for the cereals alone that you get, plus all the old-time radio shows and bonuses that were included there with the original. So don't be wasting time. Go to oldtimeradiodvd.com today, place your order, and get this wonderful collection for you, your grandparents, your mom and dad, whoever. It's well worth the $85. That's right, it's ridiculous. Go to oldtimeradiodvd.com today and place your order. You'll be glad you did.
Around Dodge City and in the territory on West, there's just one way to handle the killers and the spoilers, and that's with a U.S. Marshal and the smell of Gunsmoke. Gunsmoke, starring William Conrad, the story of the violence that moved west with young America, and the story of a man who moved with it.
I'm that man, Matt Dillon, United States Marshal. The first man they look for and the last they want to meet. It's a chancy job, and it makes a man watchful and a little lonely.
Hello, Chester.
Oh, come on in, Doc.
Where's Matt?
He ain't here.
Yeah? He's not. Where have you two been the last couple of days? I haven't seen either one of you.
Well, I just got back from Hayes City. Mr. Jones sent me over there to fetch some government papers. And you know what, Doc? I took the Santa Fe both ways.
You did? Well, that beats riding a horse, huh? Where's Matt, you say?
Well, he left a note here, but he didn't say exactly where he's at.
You mean he's out of town?
That's what the note says. Seems somebody told him where he could find Jack Brand.
Jack Brand?
That's right. Mr. Jones says Brand's got 3 of his gang with him.
You mean Matt's gone out there alone after 4 men?
Well, now, if I knew where he was, I'd go help him, Doc.
I know, but there's nothing you can do about it, Chester.
Worries me, though. Doggone if it don't.
Chester! Chester!
Well, there's Mr. Jones, Doc.
Where is he?
Well, there he is. Sitting on that wagon.
Who's that with him?
Oh, some fellow giving him a ride, I guess. Hello, Mr. Dillon.
Hello, Chester. Doc.
Matt? You lose your horse?
No, I left him out at Barr's ranch and borrowed this wagon. One of his riders will bring him in tomorrow.
Who's this with you?
You've seen his picture, Chester.
Where's Jack Brand?
Let's get on, Brian. You first.
How come you'd let him drive the wagon, Mr. Dillon?
To keep his hands full, Chester. Here. Take my shotgun. Lock him up.
Yes, sir. Where's the others? I thought he had 3 men with him.
Go on, tell him, Marshal. Tell him where they are.
And the wagon under that canvas.
Oh. Are they all dead, man? All 3 of them?
Yeah, they're all dead, though.
Bloodiest marshal I ever seen. That's just a wagon load of meat.
That's enough,
It
Brad.
ain't hardly enough. I never seen such a kill.
What happened, Mr. Dillon?
They put up a fight, and I had to take them.
That's all. Your lawman here hid himself in the grass and just waited for us to come out of that cabin. And then he yelled. So naturally, we headed for cover. Who wouldn't? And he just laid there and he cut loose of that shotgun. Tore up 2 of the boys that way. Then he stood up and cut down Hank Smith with a 6-shooter.
How come you got out of it,
I
Brand?
jumped back in the cabin and give up. You blame me?
I suppose you're trying to say that you wouldn't have shot him.
Sure, we tried to shoot him. Any man got a right to defend himself.
I never heard of resisting arrest called self-defense.
I never heard of no marshal shooting down everybody on the landscape.
Lock him up, Chester.
Get going, Brian.
I think he was killing all something, man. Bloodiest marshal I ever.
Oh, man, see, you were mighty lucky. Taking on 4 outlaws that way.
Yeah.
And you killed 3. Say, wait till people hear about this.
Brand's right, Doc. There's a lot of killing. An awful lot.
Oh, now, don't get to thinking about it too much, Matt. It's your job. You did it, and so it's over.
It's over, huh? Wait till tomorrow or the next day to be somebody else. There's always another man to kill.
Oh, no, Matt, I never heard of you shooting anybody you didn't have to.
No, I never did. Sometimes that doesn't help much.
Hey, you look tired, man.
Well, I haven't slept since I rode out of here 2 days ago.
Yeah, now you're going to get some rest. Then you'll feel better.
Yeah, sure.
I snug in jail, Mr. Jones. He don't like it much, but I told him not to try kicking his way out, that I'd be sleeping in the office.
We'll both be sleeping in the office, Chester. I'm too tired to walk in my room. Oh, take care of this wagon and what's in it, will you?
Yes,
You and Doc can identify those men. We'll write it on paper in the morning.
all right, sir. I'll be coming to bed about midnight, but I'll be real quiet.
And nothing can wake me, Chester. Not tonight.
Another visit with Joe and Daphne Forsythe.
You're messing with
Joe. Joseph.
What?
Who is she?
Who's who?
Who were you dreaming about?
Was I dreaming?
You were talking in your sleep and giggling.
How about that?
What were you giggling about?
I can't remember.
Joseph, you mentioned a girl's name.
Oh? What name?
Spas.
Spas?
Yes, Spas. Candy Spas. It sounded like a dancer or a striptease or something.
Oh.
Oh, what?
Well, I must have said Candy Spots. Candy Spots is a horse. I bet on him once.
You bet on a horse?
Yeah, we had a pool. I could have won $3.
Well, you should have put the money into savings bonds. They're a much better investment.
It was only 50 cents.
For 63 cents a day, you can buy a $25 bond a month. And 1 year's worth of bonds will bring $300 when they mature. What's more, they're guaranteed to be winners. The whole United States stands behind them.
Uh-huh.
So don't waste money betting on horses. Put it in savings bonds.
Okay. Can I still dream about horses, though?
If you do it quietly. Say, why were you giggling about a horse?
No, don't go for your gun.
Don't go for my what?
No, don't do it, I tell you. Leave the gun alone.
Mr. Dillon.
Leave it. Don't make me kill you. Don't make me kill another man.
Mr. Dillon, wait.
No. I've spilled enough blood. I don't want to kill you.
Mr. Dillon, wait up. No, it's me, Mr. Dillon. It's Chester. There ain't nobody here. You was asleep. You've been dreaming.
Oh, yeah.
Here, let me light the lamp.
No, don't do that, Chester. It's all right.
My gracious, I come in and heard you talking, and I thought, sure, somebody was here. The moonlight ain't bright, and I couldn't see good at first.
Yeah, sure.
I had to yell at you a couple times before you woke up. You was dreaming you was in a fight, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was dreaming.
Nightmares like that, they're just terrible, ain't they?
What time is it?
A little past midnight.
Is Jack Bribed awake?
No, he'd be bellering if he was. Oh, but, Mr. Dillon, now that you're awake, there's something I ought to tell you.
Oh, what?
Well, me and Doc was having a drink over at Long Branch, and a fella come in there and started talking real loud, you know.
About what?
Well, sir, mostly about how he's a friend of Jack Brand's, and he heard about how you caught him and all.
What's his name, Chester?
Stanger? Joe Stanger.
Oh, yeah, I know him.
You think he will cause trouble?
Yeah, probably. I'm not going to worry about him tonight.
No, sir. That's what me and Doc figured. He won't try nothing tonight.
All the same, keep your gun handy, Chester. Now, let's try to get some sleep. Huh?
Chester! Oh, Chester, come on out of here. Wake up, Chester. Time for breakfast. Chester!
Oh, will you go shut him up, Chester? It's hardly dawn.
Throw a bucket of water on him. Will you shut up, Brian? I'm coming.
It's about time.
Cut out that cussed yelling. Don't put the matter.
Come on over here and unlock this case. What? I've got a gun on you.
Where'd you get that gun?
Come over here, I say.
Easy, over there. They're hanging on the wall down here. I'll get them.
Well, don't you take your own sweet time about it. I've been in the kitchen too long enough.
All right, drop it, Brand.
What?
Oh, hey.
You're not hurt. I hit the gun.
I got the keys, Mr. Jones. I'll get his gun out of there.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, my head.
Now stand back, Brand.
Would you like to bust my
Stand
hand?
back, I said. You're lucky.
Yeah, lucky you didn't kill me, I suppose, if I could kill everybody.
You shut up.
I got it, Mr. Jones. Ain't no good anyway. Not now.
Where'd you get this gun, Brand?
I made it, Marshal.
Now, don't be smart.
Wait a minute. Joe Stanger brought it to you. He tossed it to you right through those bars on the window.
I didn't even know Stanger was in town.
Didn't you? Chester, got some boards and nail them over the window so nothing can get through.
Oh, now, wait, Marshal, that's the only window in here. You can't board that up.
You'll get enough air.
Oh, no.
When you get it fixed, Chester, we'll go to breakfast.
I declare it's been some time since I've been out on the plaza this early in the morning, Mr. Jones.
Weren't you up gambling all night last Saturday, Chester?
Oh, well, that's different. Things don't look the same when you've had a good night's sleep.
No.
You didn't have no more nightmares last night, did you?
No, I didn't sleep very well.
You ought to take some time off. Go out buffalo hunting or something, Mr. Jones.
They ought to take a lot of time off. Oh, wait a minute.
What?
There's Joe Stanger coming there.
See, by golly, tis. What's he doing up so early?
Maybe he wants to find out why Jack Brand hasn't shot his way out of jail yet.
Well, he won't be throwing Brand no more guns. Not the way I got that place boarded up now.
Chester, step out of the way, will you?
Yes, sir.
Good morning, Marshal. You're up kind of early, aren't you, Stanger?
Train leaves for Abilene in about an hour.
Oh, you going to Abilene?
I'll be back next week.
Jack Brand will still be in jail.
Yeah, I heard you caught him.
He's a good friend of yours, isn't he?
Sure. But I ain't part of his gang. I never was.
Yeah, I know.
Of course, there ain't much gang left now.
No.
You're a pretty rough man, Marshal.
I have to be.
Don't it ever bother you, killing people the way you do?
Look, Stanger, I shot a gun out of Jack Brand's hand this morning. You come by the office later and I'll give it back to you, huh?
Now, what would I want of a smashed-up six-shooter?
It's yours, isn't it?
Where am I?
I'll throw you in jail, too.
I wouldn't go to jail, Marshal. Not without a fight, I wouldn't. I ain't afraid of you.
You want to try it? Go ahead. Go on. Go ahead. Draw. No, but that's
matter, Marshal? I thought you liked killing